It's my pawb Sadaki. Hello everyone, how are we all? I'm back with another kit. This is like the previous one, is a kit from January and is, yeah, I would say the opposite of the previous one. The last one I did was the brightest birthday kit, which has got lots of lovely bright colours in it. This one, everything is white on white except for the black bits, obviously, where it says thank you. And these are obviously thank you cards. The cards are absolutely gorgeous. It's a non-stamping kit, and it comes with some Stampin' dimensionals, some tear and tape. It's got some matting layers, and you can't see the texture on this. The texture is absolutely gorgeous. It's like, I don't know what it's like. Linen? Yeah, it's like linen. It's gorgeous. Anyway, get 4 of those. This set makes 8 cards and envelopes. So 8 cards. And again, the envelopes are this beautiful textured. These are the cards you want to be getting your best fountain pen out to write in, because it just makes you want to write beautifully. So there's that. There's a couple of sheets of thank yous in English. I was going to say English, Welsh, English, German, French and Dutch. So we've got thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, 4 different fonts. Well, actually 2 different fonts, thank you. And Vielen Dank. But the French, you've got merci beaucoup and merci. And the Dutch is all bedankt, and the German is all vielen Dank. So yeah, so you've got 8 of each of those. There's some, I'll just tip this out, that'll be easier. Tip it all out and then I can put it back in again. Right, so we've got some punched circles, which you probably can't see, but if I do that you can. So 2 different sizes. There's some more die cuts with foily bits on. Oh, there's more die cuts. This one's already started to come out, so that's got some leaves, a little flower, and I'm assuming that flower will go, oh yeah, on top of that. And then those will probably go on top of that. I might be wrong, we'll find out in a minute, but while I'm about it, I'm going to take all 3 off this card. So that's that. And you get 1, 2, 3 sheets, 4 sheets of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of those, yeah. So I'll put that there. And I'll put those back in the box. I'll keep out 1 sheet of the circles. I'll take out 1 sheet of the thank yous. Put the envelopes back in. 1 sheet of these. Actually, I'll take both of those because I might need both. And these are the cards. They're not textured, but they're, well, I say they're not textured. No. But yeah, and at the same time they are. They're not textured in the same way as the other bits, but it's lovely cardstock. It's beautiful and thick. Oh, that is lovely. Right, so I think there must be 2 of each. So I'll just get 2 card bases out. and 2 of these. Right, those 2. I've got 2 of those, got 1 of those. Okay, I think I've got out everything that I need. I will put this to one side. Okay, so I've got 2 of the layering bits, 2 cards, one which I will put there, 1 lot of the flowers and the leaves. Right, let's get the instructions and we'll find out what we do. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, the flowers don't go with the leaves, so I was wrong. Haha. Right. So, okay, so for card number 1, I need the flower with the backgroundy bit and one of these. Okay. Okay, so that one can go back in there. And tear and tape and the fancy thank you. And for the second card, I need 2 of the circles, a small one and a large one, and the leaf motif and one of the other types of thank you. Okay, that can go back in there. So that belongs there, that belongs there. Right, so let's fold the instructions up so I can see them. Oh, and I also need, oh, I only need 1 of these matting layers because that seems to be for the first card. So that's fine. Okay. Right. I'll get that to stand up. Just. Right, so I've got the card. This is going to be a landscape card. And I'm going to leave it flat for now. I need to put some sticky on the back of the textured piece of card. Although I've got the tear and tape that came with it and the dimensionals, I've got some from the previous kit which I left out. So I will use those until I run out. So it seems silly to have more than one tear and tape on the go. The same with the dimensionals. Right, so now in the directions it actually says to put 4 short bits of tape on that, but no, I'm putting a whole strip across. Oh no, that doesn't want to stand up. Let's just get something to stand a little bit in front of it. There we go. Now, I've never been particularly, I've never been particularly a big fan of white on white. Although it does look gorgeous sometimes. Other times I just think it looks a bit bland. But we will see how we go with this. So I've done that, and then I need to put tape on the back of that one. Oh, make sure I've got it the right way round. So that's the right way round, that's the wrong way round. And then the little flower. Okay, so tear and tape a little bit across the middle here. obviously this one does only need 2 little bits because it's not very big. So 2 bits on that one, a couple of bits on this one, and a couple of bits on this one. Okay, that's that, and then this is going to have the dimensionals on the back, and this will just need 2 because it's not very big. Okay, so that's everything not stuck with the tape on. Anyway, so I will put the small flower on the bigger flower. Oh, assuming I can get the backing off. There we go. And make sure I can actually get to the edge. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So where's my tweezers? There, over here. So get hold of this by the edge and line it up so it looks as though it fits, which it does. Press that down, take that off, and then this needs to sit on top of this. So like that. Okay, so take the backing off. That. Okay, let's hold that. About there, I think. And then that can go on the card base. And put it the right way round. Grab hold of it about there. I think about there will be fine. And then the thank you. I mean, you could put the thank you anywhere really. It could go up there. They suggest putting it down there. I think I like it up there actually. So I'm going to put it up there for this one. Just to be awkward. And you know what I've forgotten to do? I've forgotten to burnish it. It's not quite so easy when you've got a piece of dimensional on the side. There we go. So that's the first one, which as you can see it's got this lovely foiling on it, so that does lift it from being just white. So that's the first one. And then the second one, I need to get the tear and tape and the dimensionals. Again, the dimensionals for the thank you. I'll do that first. Everything else has tape. Yeah, everything else has tape. So that's the thank you. Now I need to make sure I've got these the right way round. Yeah. So the back is, although it's textured, it's not as textured as the front, so that's definitely the backs, and that's the back of that. So find the end, there we go, find the end. some tape it's much easier to, double-sided tape, it's generally a lot easier to find the end than ordinary sticky tape. I was putting something up at church a couple of weeks ago. I could not find the end. Normally I try to turn the edge over in between me doing stuff, but I thought, oh no, it's all right. By the time I've got this other piece stuck on, I'll still be able to get the end. But no, I couldn't, and I went round and round and round and round and round and round with this flipping roll of tape. And I had to get somebody else to do it for me. And I said, "Look, I'm going mad. I can't find the end of the tape." It took them a couple of tries, admittedly, so it wasn't just me. Oftentimes what I'll do, particularly with my red tape, when I'm coming to the end of a roll, I will stick a paper clip. So I've got this tiny little bit of red tape left. I can't see that. There we go, red tape left, and so I've sort of stuck that onto my little Lazy Susan on the edge with the paper clip. So with you know, with the red tape, because it's on a plastic reel, when you get to the bit where you're actually taking it off the plastic reel rather than taking it from another piece of tape, you see where I'm going here, I'll stick one of these paper clips in so that it doesn't stick down to the plastic so that you can't get it off. One, two, three, and four. Okay, so I just need to do one more leaf. Maybe, just thinking, I could probably explain what I've just said better if I show you what I mean by having a piece, the roll for my red tape. So obviously if you use the red double-sided tape, it comes like this, and when you can find the end really easily when it's stuck onto itself. But when you come to the end of the roll, I'll use this little bit as a, I know it's not the right tape for the right roll, but when you've got it like that, that's when I stick the paper clip underneath, because if this goes so that it's all stuck onto the plastic, it's a devil to get off. So that's what I was trying to explain. If you still don't understand what I mean, don't worry. Okay, so I have put sticky on there, on there, on there. This one is a portrait card. I need to start with the large circle and then the small circle. Ooh. So that can go about there. And then the small one. We've received a wedding invitation for a friend who's getting married in July, and it's the first fully online wedding invitations we've ever had. They send you a link in an email, and you click on it, and then you click on your name and say that you're RSVPing, and to say whether or not you can come. Yes, I can come. No, I can't come. If you can come, have you got any dietary requirements? And then you click further down and it gives you the location of the wedding, the location of the what do you call it afterwards? Reception. The reception, and then they take you to a link of wedding gifts and whatnot. It's all terribly terribly modern and very 21st century. But as I said, it's the first time we've ever had one of those. Putting me out of business. I like to get a proper invitation really, but this will do. I should imagine that that's the way things are going to go in the future, isn't it? Everything's going to be online. Right, so then the leaves go across the two bits. I managed to get a bit of ink on that one. I hope nobody will notice. I suppose what I could do is put the thank you over there to cover that up. Now, how did I manage to get ink on that when the ink pad is over there? Or the ink pad, oh, mind you, I've got, still got ink on my fingers. Right, so I'm going to put that there, even though on the instructions I tell you to put it somewhere else. But you can put it where you like. So, this one's not so bad to burnish. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a lot thicker than the card they normally use. This is beautiful. So there we go. Two very plain, not plain, simple but effective cards. You can't quite see the circles which are there. Oh, you can just about make those out. And then it's obviously you can see it better in real life, and then the matted back there. But yeah, so that's the two cards from, I've forgotten what it's called already. I know it's a thank you. Thank you kindly. So that's from the Thank You Kindly kit, which again came out in January. So, as I said, you get 8 cards, so 4 of each design, and beautiful envelopes which you want to get your fountain pen out and write on and actually send in the post, which would be nice. So that's me for this week. Thank you for watching, and Hwyl am y tro.